Hey guys, did you know Dynasty, the glitzy primetime soap opera that captivated audiences in the 1980s, premiered an incredible 42 years ago? The series brought us into the opulent world of the Carringtons, a wealthy oil family dealing with the twists and turns of high society drama. If you're feeling nostalgic, why not gather the family on the sofa for a marathon of Dynasty? As we revisit the Carringtons and their entourage, let's also catch up with the original cast, honoring those we've lost and celebrating those who are still with us. John Forsythe, Blake Carrington. The patriarch of the Carrington family, John Forsythe, was a commanding presence on screen at the age of 63. Sadly, Forsythe passed away on April 1st, 2010, at 92. His portrayal of Blake Carrington left an indelible mark on television history.
Think this will?
You are my daughter, and you're a Carrington. And you will not shame this family, nor will you shame me.
You just can't go around.
He said, well, we've had a fellow, we're doing a show called Charlie's Angels, and it has to be at ABC in New York.
Leanne Hunley, Dana Waring. Carrington. Leanne Hunley joined the cast as Dana Waring Carrington in 1986 at age 31. She is now 68 and resides in Forks, Washington, where she leads a life rich with diverse passions. Al Corley, Stephen Carrington. Al Corley brought to life the complex character of Stephen Carrington at just 25. Today, Al Corley is 67 and enjoys a life filled with joy and fulfillment in Wichita, Kansas.
Between Stephen and me.
Like hell it is. You've all been a part of this kangaroo court, and this defendant could do no right. Don't mess with boys.
You're going to let me know what job you're going to take.
I already have a job. But not with your company.
Oh?
Pamela Sue Martin, Fallon Carrington Colby. As the original Fallon Carrington Colby, Pamela Sue Martin captured viewers at 28. She is now 70, living a vibrant life in Hartford, Connecticut, with her numerous passions keeping her spirit young.
I didn't ask him to do it.
Oh, Stephen and his mysterious dates. And what about Sammy Jo, also conspicuous in her absence? Probably
wait till the last minute. They don't want him in the harsh lights and so forth. And so at the very last second, they'd hand me the baby and turn the lights on, and the baby would invariably start crying.
Heather Locklear, Sammy Jo Dean Carrington. The young and fiery Sammy Jo was played by Heather Locklear when she was just 20. Now 61, Heather enjoys life to its fullest in Los Angeles, California. Joan Collins, Alexis Carrington Colby.
For a day or two, and then go back to the rat race in New York. But I've changed my mind.
What do you mean you've changed your mind?
See, the time I've spent with...
And her husband, Richard, and they started doing the books together, and it became this whole thing. Yeah. And people kind of forgot about it.
Linda Evans, Krystle Carrington. Linda Evans was the epitome of grace and beauty as Krystle Carrington at 39. At 80 years old, she continues to live a joyful life surrounded by loved ones in Hartford, Connecticut.
Joseph?
Did you find Mrs. Blaisdell?
No. Have you checked with the servants?
I have. None of them have seen her.
Do you know where my husband is?
And I used to call her Missy. Everyone who knew her would call her Missy. And every morning she'd come in and she'd say, you need more energy. Come with me.
Catherine Oxenberg, Amanda Carrington. Catherine Oxenberg joined the show as Amanda Carrington at age 23. Currently 61, Catherine lives a fulfilling life with her family and friends in Newport Beach, California.
Sorry, I didn't have time to wrap it.
What is it?
An advance copy of tomorrow morning's Chronicle.
Thought I could wake her up. I told her she was brainwashed and she was in a cult, and I said, I know about the blackmail, and I don't care if it's about me. Don't let that...
The indomitable Joan Collins took on the role of Alexis Carrington Colby at 48. At 90 years of age, Joan is a picture of health and continues to pursue her many passions from her home in Paddington, London.
Front door, you'll not see little Blake under this roof again.
Oh, really?
Well, not even an armed guard is going to keep me away.
If you want to see your grandson, you'll have to arrange with family.
Can never fit into anything, but it is, and it's become more and more so. Whereas when I first went to Hollywood, it wasn't called the red carpet, it was called a premiere.
Gordon Thompson, Adam Carrington. Gordon Thompson portrayed the scheming Adam Carrington at the age of 37. Now 78, Thompson lives a full and enriched life in Ottawa, Canada.
Because I say what I feel and I take what I want. You see, there's one thing I did learn in Montana. How to handle horses and women.
Thought there was a good point I was bringing out. Oh, wait, forget it.
That's okay. First of all,
he steps on my line all the time.
They want to know in the chat room how come. First of all, John
James, Jeff Colby. John James, who played Jeff Colby, was 25 during the show's early years. Today, at 67, he relishes a contented life with his family and friends in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
I think Daddy would have been.
What?
All I've ever been to you is a substitute for your father.
Of our show is our favorite scenes, and frankly, I name a number of them in the show with Gordon.
Jack Coleman, Stephen Carrington. Jack Coleman took over the role of Stephen Carrington at 24. He's now 65 and continues to pursue his varied interests in Easton, Pennsylvania.
Blake?
No, Krystle, don't. Don't get him to apologize to me. Don't get him to say, I'm sorry, son, I didn't mean it, because he did.
Don't get smart. You're going to knock you right in your ass. I'm a tough guinea from Brooklyn. Don't fuck with me, fella.
Michael Nader, Dex Dexter. Michael Nader brought Dex Dexter to life at 38 years old. We mourn his passing on August 23, 2021, due to cancer at the age of 76 in San Francisco, California.
What time it is?
Past my bedtime?
Well, from the looks of it, you've already been to bed.
Jealous?
No. Careful.
Members of this team stripping everyone down. It's a very degrading issue. A couple of the detectives recognize.
So share your thoughts and fond memories in the comments below. Don't forget to support our channel by liking and subscribing, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Thank you for walking down memory lane with us. We look forward to sharing more cherished memories. Until next time.